Alright. Are you recording? Yep, we are. Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the second episode of Yellow Yaps. Hopefully for this episode I have set my audio correctly so that it doesn't get overpowered by the game's audio. I do have it turned down. Let me just double check that I do. I turned it down a lot from last session because last session, I'm so used to saying session. Last episode because you just could not hear me at the beginning until I started speaking up a bit. So I'm gonna try and keep my voice a little bit louder this time around. And yeah. So, last Yellow Yaps episode, I said the next one won't be coming for a while. I said it would be like a couple months, but this one came a lot earlier because, well, I have made a decision to try and upload something every Thursday. And I just did not have anything to upload this week because I posted Rate Life early. So I was like, hey, why not just do a Yellow Yaps episode? And last episode didn't really have a theme. I was just kind of talking about things and seeing how it would go. This episode, I think we ought to have like some type of theme so that I'm somewhat on topic with my yapping. I missed that jump like 3 times. Okay, so the theme that I've decided to go with was, well, I'm just going to talk about my series, which is called Yellow Life, and has so far had 3.5 seasons. Well, I mean, the 3rd season's going to start in February, so technically 2.5 seasons, but, you know, you get the point. So, Yellow Life started as a spin-off to Mega Life, because there was scheduling issues with Conjoin Life. And because those scheduling issues, people were getting frustrated, so I offered to host a season while Ender could get his scheduling figured out. And yeah, that's where we kind of started. The original Yellow Life, the original first session, didn't go too well because of lag. You know, I didn't really anticipate the amount of lag I would have in the series. Okay, this isn't good. But yeah, I didn't anticipate the amount of lag I would have in the series overall, and just that lag made it so that our first session was just cancelled outright. Then our second session was done on a realm that Solar provided us. Thank you, Solar. Solar is a goat. But yeah, Solar provided us the realm, so we were able to get that going, and we're dead. So we were able to get that going because of Solar. The first session of Yellow's Third Life, which was our first season, we just did normal Third Life, ripped off Green completely, no original concept whatsoever. We had 6 people show up to our first session, and we were gonna have, I think, like 8, 9 people in that whole series, but in the end, session 1 ended up being the finale. Yeah, I blame Andy. Andy definitely pushed finale a lot earlier than most of us expected to happen, so we had a session 1 finale. You know, we had a few players that just went to red too early, and then Andy ended up final killing a red name right out the gate, so things just kind of spiraled from there. You know, Andy killed Aspen, he killed me, then he killed Dusty twice, then Dusty went out trying to kill Andy, and then Andy went out. No, Dusty went out trying to kill Andy, then Dusty went out. Like, it was confusing. It was a whole mess. So, wait, what happened in that series again? Let me try and remember. I believe I was teamed with... I shouldn't have bought blocks. I was teamed with Ender and Andy. Yes, I was teamed with those two. I don't know what the goal is there. So, 3 of us teamed because we were like... Well, they're 2 very good PvPers, so I'm like, of course I'm going to team with, like, 2 of the best PvPers on the server. Like, why wouldn't I team with 2 of the best PvPers? And, well, unfortunately, Andy ended up betraying us when he went red, which he went red very early on. Like, he did not survive very long. So, because he went red so early, I don't know why I keep buying blocks. Because he went red so early, he kind of split off from our team as soon as he went red. Like, it wasn't like last life where you have to split off from your team, but he did. He chose to split off from us when he went red, and he betrayed us by killing me and final killing Aspen, who also went red really early just to lack of survivability skills. So yeah, we had an outing and then a red name, and then from there Dusty was mining and Andy sneaked up on him and killed him twice back to back, so he went red also. And then me, Ender, and Solar were like, yeah, we need to kill Andy. So we were beginning a charge, but then Dusty managed to kill Andy somehow. So we were like, okay, that's good, so the series can continue. But then Dusty also ended up final dying to a zombie right after he killed Andy. So, you know, there was 3 people left, and we had lost 3 people in session 1. So we just decided, hey, why not just do finale at this point? So we did. There was a session 1 finale. And, you know, top 3 was honestly just, I think, if I recall correctly, top 3 was literally just filled of illegal kills. I don't think a single kill in top 3 was legal, except for, like, the final fight, which I find very ironic. Like, let me try and remember. I guess Ender killed me while he was green, turning me... Oh, come on. Which put me down to... red? No, he put me down to yellow. No, he did put me down to red. No, Andy put me down to yellow, and then... my brain is just not working right now. Andy put me down to yellow, then Ender betrayed me and put me down to red. Then we agreed to kill Solar, but I guess he got tired of waiting for Solar to show up, so he killed me and took me out of the series, so I got 3rd place in that series. And, you know, being 3rd place, I was like, alright, I guess that's that. I was killed illegally both times for my yellow and red life, but at that point there was just no point in refunding it because it was definitely the finale. Then Solar and Ender had a 1v1 on yellow, and then Solar won the first fight. Then they both then Solar killed himself, so they were both red. And then Ender won the series. Solar came in 2nd. So the placements for that series were... what were they? They were 6th Aspen, 5th Andy, 4th Dusty, 3rd me, 2nd Solar, 1st Ender. So yeah, we had Ender was our first winner, which is fun, I guess. Overall, it was definitely a scuffed series, but I think it was a scuffed series that everyone enjoyed. Like, overall, I don't think anyone actually hated the series. I think everyone that participated in it was happy with the way that ended, even though it wasn't the intended direction we meant to take the series in. It's still like, everyone was like, whatever, it's fine. So no one was like thoroughly upset with the way it ended. It was just like, alright, guess it's done now. Right after our first season ended, because it was so short, we rolled into our 2nd season, which was, as you probably could have just guessed, we did Last Life next. Because obviously, after 3rd Life was Last Life. And this season would actually get cancelled. We would actually end up canceling Yellow's Last Life, which I'll get into why we did that in a minute, but I just want to talk about the series. The series, we managed to gather 12 players through different promotions in different servers and just getting the word out about the server. I believe not everyone from Season 1 returned. I think everyone returned but Aspen and Solar. So we lost 2 members, 2 very cool members, I will say. And as of yet, they have not returned to the series so far, so we're still just waiting on them to come back, if they ever plan to, honestly. I don't know. I know that Aspen has some IRL issues, and Solar is kind of done with live series content, so we'll see. But yeah, so we had 12 players, and for the first session, I think of the 12 players we had, literally no one made it. Like, there was just no one in our... Like, we had no one. We had like 4 or 5 people make the session, and that was because, well, there was a Conjoin Life session, which was supposed to happen on the day before the Yellow Life session, but due to scheduling issues, Ender ended up scheduling the Conjoin Life session on the same day as the Yellow Life session, and because of that, we just didn't have a good attendance for the first session, which is unfortunate, but oh well, it happens. Then come around to our second session, we had 3 people show up, myself and 2 others, and the attendance issue was so bad in that series that Vegito just randomly asked to join the series, and I let him in because we needed the members. So we had to let someone into the series mid-season. We also had like a couple people drop out of the series. We had like 2 people just drop out, which was also unfortunate. So we did need members, so we added Vegito. And then I couldn't make most of that session anyway, so things went wrong in that series a lot. There's also in session 1, Andy had gone red first session again, but this time around, to avoid a early series finale again, like another first session finale, we made a rule that you could only kill someone you can only kill once per session for the first couple sessions. And Andy ended up helping a red name to kill me. I rolled 3 lives at the start. Andy ended up getting someone to try and kill me, and then he ended up stealing the kill from them. And then he also killed me because he just went red on purpose. He rolled 6 lives, then he killed himself 5 times. No beef, obviously. No beef. It's fine. At the end of the day, we decided to refund that, so he was put back to 6 lives, and I got one of my lives back that I lost because we decided we just wanted a bit more of a series. But yeah, there was no point in doing that in the end, because in the end, on the day that the 4th session was supposed to happen, I believe, we ended up canceling the series just due to lack of attendance. And honestly, I didn't really like the way I had handled the whole refunding thing. As scuffed as the kill was and as annoying it was to die twice in the first session, I still think I would have rather kept it than gotten rid of it, because it was whatever in the end. It's like it's a game. I probably should have just kept it instead of making a big deal out of it, but I didn't really make a big deal out of it. It's not like I yelled at anyone or anything. It's just, stuff happens. Stuff happens. Let's just leave it at that. But yeah, that's all I can really say for that series, honestly. It got canceled just due to lack of attendance, and I didn't like the way I had handled some of the rules. So the series was canceled. Not much more I can say there. So we do not count Yellow's Last Life as like a full-on season. It's counted as like a 0.5 season, I'd say. So it's like season 1.5. Season 2 was supposed to be a one-shot series, and we would be following the Nice Life concept, Yellow's Nice Life. So you'd have 3 lives. There'd be like a trivia bot, and you'd have to answer questions. So it's just like that. Just exactly what we saw in, literally exactly what you saw in Green's Nice Life. It's just the same concept. It was supposed to be a one-shot series because I assumed, well, obviously, in a concept where people are allowed to kill each other, and as we saw in Season 1 and Season 2, when people are allowed to kill each other, they go wild, I assumed, it would be like a one-session thing. Turns out it wasn't, and we actually had to extend the series to 2 sessions, which was funny because, when I want to host a longer season, it ends up being a shorter season. When I host a shorter season, it goes up to being a longer season. Really ironic, really funny. But yeah, we had 2 sessions for that series, 8 people in total. There were a few others that planned to join, but just couldn't make the sessions. Again, our attendance issues are ginormous. I ended up getting I did get a final kill in Yellow's Nice Life. Back during session 1, during the first, 3 quarters through the session, when we still thought, it's still a one-shot, I killed someone, and then they started chasing after me, and they final died to a stray. I don't know why I refused to mention the name. The person I killed was Dusty. you know, I killed them from yellow to red because they're on my list, and we needed red names because I wanted the series to start going forward. And they started chasing after me to try and get a revenge kill, and they finally died to a strafe trying to get to me. So, well, I guess honestly, I'm surprised I'm still alive in this one. This round's been going for a while, but yeah. Then moving into our second session, 2 people from the first session just couldn't make the second session times, so we ended up losing 2 people to just not making session, which is unfortunate, but what are you going to do about it, right? Stuff like that happens. You can't avoid it. So we were down to top 5 in our what? Top 5 in the series. And the problem was 2 people hadn't made the first session, so they had no gear. And because I was too busy handling behind the scenes stuff, I also had no gear, which means Kaya and Andy had like a ton of gear while no one else had anything. And Kaya had lives. Kaya had 3 lives and was the last 3 lifer on the server. So, you know, me and Spotty, we worked together. We plotted to kill Andy and Kaya with a end crystal trap, where we led Andy into Spotty's base to try and kill him. It didn't work out, and Spotty ended up dying and going to his red life. And yeah, not much I can say there. We tried to do something, it didn't work out, and it's unfortunate, but oh well. See, I'm trying to think of what I should buy here. Okay, so what else do I have to say? What other important things? Is there anything else important I have to say for this series? Oh, there were refunded final deaths in that series, that Andy didn't have in his POV, so I might as well detail that. Me and Splatty, when we were red, and Andy was also red, I believe? No, Andy was yellow. Kaya was green, me and Splatty were red. We were trying to kill Kaya and Andy with a pitfall trap in their base, but they caught us making it. And I guess just in his panic, Andy placed down an end crystal and then blew us both up and final killed us both. We ended up refunding it because it was like, obviously we were like the only reds on the server, so it was like, yeah, we're not gonna get rid of our last reds like that because we can't have this go on to 3 sessions. It's a 2-session series. So we ended up getting refunds. That refund I feel less bad about because it felt like more of a necessary refund, and overall everyone agreed to it. No one really complained about it happening in the moment, and yeah, no one complained about it, so we just moved on. Let me see, what else do I have to do here to win this game? It would be really cool if I won a game on camera. I just used that pro, and it gave me a heart attack. Okay, can we get a mace? We can get a mace. Ooh. Oh yeah, we did have maces in Yellow's Nice Life. That's another thing I think I should mention. We had maces, so that was fun. I don't think no one ended up using maces to get kills, surprisingly, which is strange. I would have assumed at least one person would have tried to get a mace kill, but it just never ended up happening. Yeah, it never ended up happening for some reason. So we just never had a mace kill, which is confusing to me because, you know, a lot of people make deals out of maces saying that, hey, we're really good at macing, and then no one used mace. But yeah, no mace kills. My final death was in top 2. I got 2nd place. You know, Spotty ended up dying to Andy the immediate moment Andy went to red because he is really geared and Spotty had like no gear, so he didn't stand a chance. I think it's really just me and yellow right now, isn't it? Okay, yellow versus yellow. Alright, let's see. Okay, I think I'm gonna lock in on the game for a minute because we know we're possibly top 2. I'll come back to Yellow's Ice Life in a minute. I need to get this win. Please, I need this. Where is this yellow fool? Oh, that yellow. Oh, there's 2 yellow fools. There's 2 yellow fools. Never mind. We're gonna continue talking about Nice Life, guys. So Yellow's Nice Life series happened. I got 2nd place, just like I'm gonna get right now, probably. Probably not getting 1st here. But basically, Kaya was full diamond, had 3 lives. Kaya went on 3 lives, which is just insane. I didn't stand a chance. I had no gear whatsoever. I was an iron. I just didn't stand a chance. Just as I don't stand a chance right now, I don't think. We're gonna aim our bow at them. Okay, we took a shot. I don't think it did anything, but we took a shot. What's our plan? Okay, let's grab a fire charge. Let's grab a fire charge. Okay, I'm locked in now. I'm not locked in. I'm not locked in. I'm not locked in. I lied. I wasn't locked in. I was not locked in. I was not locked in. I was not locked in. Boom. Boom. I forgot which button it was for Pearl. Oh no. Oh no. Eat. Heal. Heal, please. Heal me, please. Please heal faster. Please heal me faster. Dang it. Oh, I missed the jump. That's the worst way to go. That's the worst way to go. Ah, that's the worst way to go, dude. Okay, well, I guess that's that then. We got really close. That's the closest we've gotten in a Yellow Yaps video. Oh, this Yellow Yaps has actually been going on for quite a while. We're going for 21 minutes now. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna call it here because 21 minutes is actually a lot more than I think a Yellow Yaps video should be, ideally. So I think we're just gonna call it here. Yeah. I don't know how much yapping I did that I wanted to do, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it here, guys. So this is great. I'm just gonna stand in place until I go out to being AFK. I know, terrible person. I'm sorry to whoever this player is behind me. Actually, he looks AFK too. It's fine. But yeah, that's it for this video. Next week we're gonna have a Rate Life video. We're gonna have Session 3's video on Thursday next week. Session 4 has been cancelled, so I have another video planned from my tavern post, my Creators Tavern post. I did a poll. I don't know if I'll put a picture of that poll in here, but yeah. So we have a Java Edition video coming out probably next Thursday, but we'll see. Yeah, that's all I have to say. See y'all later. Goodbye.